All right, okay, let's create the app. Okay, let me move the emulator aside, and then let me start the Android Studio and start a new project. And I'm going to use the empty activity. Click next, and let me call this one as my persistent. Okay, persistent data. Okay, again, you're going to involve passing data from first activity to the next activity. Okay, so that's why we need to use the persistent data technique. Okay, but then the technique we will be using will be the preference, okay, instead of the database. Okay, so let me click finish. All right, and then you can see that the software is creating the required file for us. But then before we get into the coding, I usually set up the string key value pairs in the strings, the XML file first. As you can see that right now there's only one name value pair, and then in my app over here, I need to use the text description for the automobile financing, number of years, car loan amount, and also the interest rate, car payment, and then on the second page, oops, my bad. Let me try it again. I need to input some value, okay? And then on the second page, let me try something quickly. On the second page, I also need to display the information here. Okay, so let me set up the uh, uh, name, or the key value pair. Okay, and again, I'm not very good at talking, recording, and typing at the same time. Okay, so I have those keys pre-typed already. Feel free to pause the video if you want to refer to those values. Okay, I got a typo here, monthly payment. All right, and then now let me switch back to the GUI design. Okay, and let me go back to my screen over here. Okay, so over here you can see that on the main activity screen, I need a text view at the very top over here. Okay, so let me set that one up. Text view. Let me set it up to the top. Move it to the top and centered. And then the message I will be using will be the kind of the title. Okay, so let me go to the strings, key value pair. Okay, so this will be the application name. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's not the application name. Okay, let me try it again. Okay, this will be the okay. Let me see. Okay, the text title. Okay, text title. My bad. Okay, and then the text size I use is 32 SP. Okay, so let me set it to 32 SP. All right. Okay, so far so good. And the distance to the top. Okay, I think I set it to about uh, 10 dp. Okay, 10 dp. Okay, the distance to the top. All right, and then below it, you can see that we need an edit text control. Okay, so let me go to the text option here, and then drag and drop a plain text. Well, actually, it's not plain text. This will be the number. Okay, will be the number. So let me drag and drop edit the text view over there, and then the hint. Okay, the hint I'll be using. Okay, so let me search the hint. Okay, the hint I'll be using will be the let me see. Okay, will be the number of years. Okay, hint. Okay, number of years. Okay, and then let me go to the text size. Okay, so I need to set the text size. Okay, so the text size Let me see. I use is 25. 25 SP. All right, and then let me set the distance to the top. Distance to the top. Control. I set it to. Let me see. 20. 20 dp. All right. Okay, and then now let me add another one. Okay, so I'm going to add another one. Okay, and then this will be the amount. Okay, so assume that we will enter the whole number. Okay, okay, so assume we will enter the whole number. Okay, so let me put it there, and the text. Okay, the text will be. Okay, the text will be coming from the key. Okay, let me see. Okay, hint. Okay, oh, sorry, it's the hint. Okay, not the text. Okay, my bad. Okay, let me try the hint over here. Okay, so the hint will be from the string key. Let me see. Okay, long amount. Okay, long amount, and then let me set the text size. Okay, the size will be 25. Okay, 25 SP. All right. Okay, 25 SP. Okay. And the distance to the top. Okay, so let me set the distance to the top control. Okay, so let me set it to let me see, 20, 20 dp. Okay, all right. Okay, and then right next to it, we need this one to take the interest rate. Okay, so we might want to use number decimal. Okay, number decimal. Okay, all right, and then we're going to set the hint. Okay, so let me go to the hint again, and hint will be from the key hint interest rate. Okay, yeah, so far so good. And then let me set the text size. Okay, so the text size will be let me see. The text size will be the same. 25. 25. 25 SP. Okay, and then the distance to the top. Okay, so let me see. The distance to the top, I set it up as 15. 15. DP 15 tab away. All right. Okay, and then right next to it will be a button. Okay, so I'm going to set a button here. Okay. Okay, so let me set the button. Okay, so comment, button, drag and drop, there. And the text, so we'll get it from the key. Let me see. The key for the let me see. The key is not there. Okay, so let me see the key. Oh, sorry, this one. Text. Button payment. Okay. All right. Okay, and then the size. The size is 35 SP. Okay, so let me see the size. Text size. 35 SP. There you go. And the distance to the top. The distance to the top. Will be 30. 30 SP. Okay. 30 is DP. Sorry, DP. All right, and then next to it is an image. Okay, so here will be the image I will be using. I prepared 4 images. One will be the one showed up on the first screen, and then the other 3 will be used. Depends on the number of years entered. If it's 3 years, then I will use this image. If it's 4 years, I will use this image. But if the number of years entered by the users is other than 3 or 4, then I will use this image. But then I will display the number of years on top of this text view out at the bottom center of the text view over here. So let me copy those 4 images. Okay, copy. All right, and then let me do a paste to the drawable folder. Okay, so the drawable folder, there you go. Let me paste to the drawable folder. Again, make sure that you paste them into the drawable. Okay, and then click OK. And then now I can drag and drop an image view. Okay, so let me see. Okay, image view, drag and drop over here. Okay, over here. And then I will be using the car long, car long. Okay, yeah, this one. Yeah, click OK. And then the size, or the location is a little bit off. Okay, so let me do a little bit setting here. Okay, so I think that I set the size to 270, about 270 dp for the width. And then the height, I set it to about 295 dp. Okay, so I have to type in the unit. Okay, my bad. And then let me give myself more room. Okay, to move it around. Okay, so this will be about here. So let me see the distance to the left. Okay, so let me set the distance to the left. Okay, so I think I set it to about 10. Okay, and then to the right is about 10 as well. And then to the top, I keep about 10 as well. Okay, and then the button, I can keep it at 10 as well. All right, so far so good. So far so good. Okay, yeah. All right, and then let me see anything else. I guess there will be about it. So let me run it. Let me run it. Okay, yeah. So let me run it to make sure that the GUI looks okay. Yeah. So it's loading. Okay, let's just be patient. All right. So the button here is a little bit off. Okay, so let's see. What was missing? Okay. So, I think that it goes to the very top. Okay, so I have to delete this constraint here, and then move it to here. Okay, try it again. Okay, and then let me see. It shows the constraint to the button as well. Okay, so let me delete the button constraint as well. And then the top, let me see, let me reset it, make sure that I got it right. So it's 30, 30 dp, to the interest rate, edit text, over here, okay. So let me run it again, All right. So far so good. So far so good. So maybe the automobile has too much distance to the top. So let me change this one to maybe to 5 dp. Again, you can always play with the app a little bit. Okay, yeah, to make it look nice. Okay, so let me run it one more time. All right, so far so good. So far so good. Of course, I mean, if we enter some value, or some data here, okay, then if we click the card payment button, nothing is going to happen. Okay, because we hadn't written the code yet. Okay, all right. So let me stop the this video. Okay, right now. Okay.